Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So today we're going to do one of my favorite things. We're going to make faux leather, but we're going to do it on my junk journal. Now, y'all been with me for a while. Y'all know that this is my Faber-Castell, one of my junk journals. And it's just a magazine journal. It's not a big deal. I'll go through a little bit of it. I get asked about this all the time because I don't do these as often as, I want to. But I love working in a journal and that kind of thing. So I got this. I made an order off the Faber-Castell website, and they send you a free catalog, which I get free catalogs all the time. So, I don't know, a few years ago, I was like, let's do a journal and do some paintings and that kind of stuff. So, let me turn this off because it's going to drive me bananas. I did this, I don't even know. I have a video doing this. I love clowns, scary clowns, all the things. This was a page that I had done just with stencils, and, just did a little bit of moopies around it, and some crackle. Very simple, easy, to do. A great background that I did with different lids, and made it grungy, one of my favorites. I love the grunge. This was a stamp. Then I just drew a girl, made another page. All these are videos on my channel if you're interested. Was playing around here with different, like once you do a background and you do a stencil or whatever on it, I do my whitewash or I do my dark wash. This is just watered down black paint. This is watered down white paint, and I was apparently drawing something on top of there. But just to see how you can make new, backgrounds if you want to make it more grungy and that kind of thing, or, aged, and then how you can lighten it up. One of my favorite things to do is just a page I started doing as a background, and then this is texture paste. Plaid Folk Art sells this wonderful texture paste, and it comes in white. It's like a white texture paste type thing, and actually they have a whole new slew of colors you can buy for this. I did a video on it trying it out, but I'm going to do another kind of like this. But this is just a great abstract kind of painting you can do on a canvas, in your art journal, on the back of an ATC, whatever. You paint it and then you come on top, and this is texture, and oh, delightful. So easy, but it's fun. And then these are just the stamps I was stamping out. Again, another page that I'm doing background. This was a Be Inspired page where I used texture paste and that kind of thing. These are so old. We have that. This is sticking to it. Look at, I love this. This is just a thing that I printed out from my inkjet printer, and I glued it down after I did a background, and stuff still, I don't know what the heck this is, stuck on it, but imagine, and I just did some pink textured feathers around it. And you can do whatever, whatever you want. This one, I was in a miserable mood, so I did Don't See Me, where I cut her out of a magazine, put her on a background, and covered her eyes. My thought process. This was doing acrylic paint into a watercolor type thing. I don't think I have. Is that it? Yeah. Again, just painting on, that was the snowman I did at the holiday time. I must have cut something out of there, but I am going to do something on here. I started just sewing that. Another background. I love doing backgrounds. A little girl just saying smile. I love drawing faces and all. Another little girl with crackle and delicious treasure gold, and just so much fun. And then these are the pages I use in between so I don't make a mess on everything. You know, really fun and exciting, right? Another page, obviously, that I threw gesso on. Why is my focus doing this today? It's being very... I'm turning it off. It's clicking back on. Ain't nobody want it back on. Again, these stick together if you don't use, you know. Let's see. I'll try to be a little quicker. I think that might be it. Yeah, and I save pictures like this, which I will cut out eventually, or not necessarily cut out, trace or something. You know what I mean? Like, I love it. I'll scan it in. But here we go on the faux leather, as I like to call it. So I'm going to show you very quickly how I get this on here. And then I'm going to show you on here how we get it to looking like leather. So I'm going to take the front of this. You can see that it's ripped and it's going on here. So I'm just going to lay this here. And what that's going to do is when I go to make the full page, it won't stick to that. Ooh, she's shiny. Now, here's what you do. I just have this. Several ways and things you can do. You can also do this on your, as an ATC background. And if I get a chance, I'll get to it on here. You take some brown paper bag. This is paper that I get in packages, or you can use paper, you know, like a paper bag when you go grocery shopping. Don't take the plastic, take the paper. And sometimes I will wet this. I'll wet it today, but sometimes I just do it like I did the back and I don't wet it. So it's completely up to you. You're going to hear my zoo house here. My dog is not happy. I'm talking, thinks I'm talking to somebody, but I'm not. Okay. So you get these great wrinkles, right? I'll just kind of, so we're a little straighter. All right. And like I said, if you wet it and leave it dry, you can get even more crinkles like this. Depends on what you want. Oh, I'm pulling stuff out. Okay. Oh, these allergies. Everybody's allergies acting up, or is it just mine? So I have a brush that I just put in a little bit of water. I'm putting it in my favorite Mod Podge. This is Mod Podge Matte. Use whatever you have. If you have Mod Podge Gloss, Mod Podge Paper will work well. Which, you know, it works a little bit better, Mod Podge paper. It doesn't leave, some people get a little stickiness when they do their art journal pages and use Mod Podge. I don't for the most part, but I have sometimes. And I think it all depends on your climate and what the weather's like that day, and did I leave it dry? You know, like there's so many factors. But I'll say 90% of the time, I have really good luck with Mod Podge. But they did put out a new paper Mod Podge, which is fantastic. Okay, so open her up, and I'm just gonna, you know, try to get it the best on there I can. And I just touch it down for now. And then you can take a pair of scissors or tear it, whatever you want to do. Get to that edge, as close to the edge as you can, so you have more room to work. Okay, and then start kind of pushing it down. And you will look like you're pushing all the crinkles out, but you're not. What you're doing is making sure that you get a really good connection with the Mod Podge. And go ahead and just give it a rub. I have many videos on this on my channel. However, one I did get requested. I know, and I'm a horrible YouTuber, but for a leather face, doing a leather face, and I had started the video, oh gosh, a while back, and was going to finish it, and then I got on to doing something else, and then I moved my room, and now everything's a mess. So My room's a mess. And I'm trying to get it in order, but, you know, I miss doing videos and arts and just trying to live my life, you know. So I'm going to make sure that this doesn't stick to that paper that I have underneath there. But I'm going to take it so it covers that, right? And you can always turn it over and just go as close as you can with your scissors. Maybe you're better at this kind of thing than I, and that's okay. Those are things I don't care about. Okay. So, you okay, Dave? Yeah. Okay. I have a, we believe, part pit bull boxer. He is a part boxer, but some sort of terrier. Or Luther. I've put many videos on my channel about Luther. He's a pistol, that one. We have rescued and fostered and done so many things. Rehabilitated dogs over 20 years. Cats. This one, however, I mean, he's mine. I'm not, you know, I'm just going around here to show you. You just touch up. He's a handful, this one. He's a handful. Most loving dog you'd ever have, but Dave says that he thinks the world revolves around him, this dog. Okay, so you can see very simply it's on there, okay? And I can always go back and trim more, and then this is the one that I started. I want to make it on the front and the back. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab some brown paint. Now, can you use black? Of course. Can you use turquoise? Go for it. But on the back here, I'm going to do brown. And I'm going to do this very simply, okay? I'm using right now Ceramcoat Select Multi-Surface. Use whatever you have. FAUX Arts, ink, I don't care. Use it. So I'm going to just do a squeeze here and a squeeze here. That's it. Nothing too fantastical. I'm going in with my same brush, Mod Podge. I don't care. I'm going to get a lot of water on him. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to work on this side first. Acrylic paint's great to work with. It dries fast, but it does leave you enough room. I use a lot of water with my acrylic paint. You know, as long as you don't go, Dave. Hey, Dave. Yeah? They're out there. He's at the gate with the dogs. He just realized that our neighbors have 2 dogs as well, big dogs. And he's, I don't know if he's protecting us. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, so you see I have the half there. And what I'm going to do is take a paper towel or a rag or whatever, and I'm going to go in and blot. And it's going to go in certain places deeper than others. Okay, and I can go back. We'll get this side going. A lot of water. Now you can squirt it on. You can mix this in on a paper towel or maybe on your thing. I've done it a million different ways. But this is, lately I'm about like, I just want to get stuff done. Not that I'm doing it half-assed, but it's like, you know, sometimes I'm like, oh, I should do this. I should do it this way. No, you know what? I want to get it done. And I mean, this gets the same thing. Okay. Now you ask me, oh, why did you squirt it on there? Why didn't you? I want it darker, and you're going to see it's going in darker in certain places. Okay, so I have that. Now my next thing I like to do is go in and I will saturate it a little bit more. And I'm going to go in with, let's just use these right now. Just going to use what I got here, like the old towels and all. And I'm going to soak it up. I'll soak it up. And it just happens that it soaked it up more there. It's all right. Once it dries, it lightens, so. Oh, yeah. And if I find, oh, it's a little too dark for me, I'll squirt it. I'll leave it sit for a minute. I'm going to open up my paper towels because I don't know about you guys, but I'm cheap. And I will take these paper towels when I'm done and I will hang them over there and let them dry so I can use them again tomorrow. And I'll do that quite a few times. I've done them, like you can see, like, and then I just dry them and do what I gotta do. Use them again. I hate wasting stuff. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna dry it. Just a little bit so you can see it come to. Because we're not done yet. Maybe what I'll do is at the end, I'll add me doing like turquoise or another color on the front, and I'll just speed through it with music so you can see. But look at this. Comes out like a suede leather. Oh, it's magical. You see how it's drying? Oh gosh. Show you. Can you see? Look at that. Now, here's the thing. Do I want to keep it like this, or do I want like up here a little bit more textured looking? So then what you can do is take, let me open this way. I'm just going to do the littlest squeeze. I'm going to take, I mean, I guess I could use this one. Yeah, give it, I don't want too much water. Kind of go in both sides. Hold it up here because you don't want too much pressure. And I see, maybe I'll go this way. And lightly drag it. I'm just adding with my brush. I can come in and take it off with water if it screws up a little bit. I'm not going to worry about that too much. A little bit more. And it's just going to bring it up enough. Yeah, okay. So I'll look here and I say, oh, let me just take my little bit of wetness and just kind of smoosh it around a little bit. Yeah, oh, I love it. I love it. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do it here because it would take forever for it to dry and all that. You don't have to do anything from here, right? Just let it fully dry. You're good to go. You can clean up these ends. You could see I kind of missed here. So, I mean, I can go in with a little bit of the paint and just kind of get that blue out of there a little bit. I could go back and add more paper, which is probably what I'll do, but for now. And then just kind of go in and blend it a little bit. But I'm going to go in with more paper. Cut around, do your thing, right? And then I would put a gloss on it. So maybe you have glossy Mod Podge or decoupage or what have you. Maybe you have polyurethane or something like that. That's what I'm going to do. You do not have to. This is good. You can now, if you want, go in with Mod Podge and coat it. If you don't have anything, go in and just give it a quick once over, real quick, real light. I mean, I'm going a little thick, but it doesn't matter. I don't want to add any more water if I don't have to, but you can do whatever you want, whatever you need. You can do it, I promise you. You can do it. I don't think I'll get copywritten for that. Although that was a real good one. I don't know why anybody doesn't have that out as a single. That'll be Kelly's single. You can do it. Yes, you can. You can do it. I'm giving you a hand. I don't know. Okay. And then, I don't recommend necessarily drying this with your heat gun. Mod Podge can get really funky, but I would just leave it dry. See if I can get a little bit of this. And that just gives you a little bit more, of stability. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's fantastic. Now, on this side, I got to add some paper. Some of it glued on, some didn't. So I'm just going to go take a strip and run it down this side a little bit. And then I have this side, which I'll do, like I said, in the blue. Just to show you. That'll be the front cover. There we go. So, I'm going to let this dry. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a turquoise or a green or something on the other side. I'll add it on the video. I'll speed through it so you can watch it. And then I'll show you this at the end once it's clear coated. And let me know down below what y'all think. And yeah, I love doing this. And remember, you can do this on the ATC and make this an ATC background, which I love to do as well. So many things you can do with this. And you can see it's drying. And it's looking fantastic. So I will, like I said, we will put this on and show you what it looks like when it's done. Oh, I just love doing this. Listen, if you're on Facebook and you would like to join a good group, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I closed my group, All Things Creative. And my friend Carol said, hey, why don't you come and help us over here, Carol and Jean, and it's called A Goddess in All. And it's a fantastic group. Got so much going on over there. So go look on your Facebook, put it in the search, A Goddess in All. And well, let me double check that I have the name right because I'm horrible with names. Let's see. I know it's here. A Goddess in All. Yeah, a little goddess in all. A little goddess in all. Yeah, so look for that. A little goddess in all. And come join us. It's fantastic. It's a lot of fun. I love Carol and Jean, so it's a fun place to be. And yeah, so that's it. Stay tuned if you want, and go ahead and watch me do a different color. If not, though, as always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. Do me a favor, leave me a thumbs up, and please leave me a comment. I love it. I love when you guys do that. Share me around like I'm your loose friends, as I like to say. Share me around on all your social media. I would appreciate it so my channel can grow. And if you would like to be part of my members, I have a membership. That's down below too. You can just click it, check it out, different things. It's so hard to do a live stream with everybody because everybody's from different places. But I'm going to work on some things where just the members get something from me, whether it's a separate video or something to that thing. I was thinking about doing not live streams, but maybe one-on-ones with my members. So I don't know what y'all think about that. And yeah, that's it. I can ramble on forever. I probably should do a vlog. I'm about due for a vlog, but I love you guys. I love you guys so much. I hope all of you are staying safe, being well, got vaccinated, or if you choose not to, you know, make your own choices. And I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to stay tuned if you're interested in seeing blue or green. I love you. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.